Hey, 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 how are you today? Good morning. It's Armchair Chef. If you're watching the replay, it's really early and I thought, you know what? I'm awake and I got stuff to do and before my nap and I got some stuff in the mail, so I thought I would just share some things and let you know how my job's going and yeah, maybe some other stuff that comes up. If anybody's up, pop in. Um I'm going to talk about some crochet alongs. Of course, if I wasn't giving you more work, what good would I be, right? So, anywho, let's see. I'm Lori. I'm Armchair Chef. I picked that name because I like to watch a lot of cooking shows, but I hardly ever cook. But I can tell you how to cook because I watch all the shows. I don't watch them anymore, though, because now I found YouTube and there's way more than just cooking on there. And though I do watch some cooking shows, not the competition ones anymore, um, there's just so much content out there. I am surprised I didn't find it sooner. Just anything you want to know is out there, and it's fascinating. And anything you don't want to know is out there. Yeah, I have some of those channels too. Um, so yes, I have been working on some projects. I posted in my last video, I showed you some things I made. Finished my Halloween project for September. It's a bag. Oh, I've got my bag right here. I used Hershner Sparkle yarn from last year. I bought one of those packs that had all the colors in it. Hi, good morning, Gumdrop. Oh, what a cute name. Um, and this is the bag. It starts out as a granny square. Do you crochet, Gumdrop? I made this bag for Halloween. It starts out as a granny square and then you cinch up the sides and then it becomes a bag. So I just made a big old handle for it and put a pom-pom on it. Oh, awesome. This this I and is in my it's in my Crochet with Claire was the inspiration, though apparently Cinnamon Stitches was doing one too that does a little bit different. I don't know. I kind of don't know if it's supposed to be this way because it's pointy on part of it, but I guess it's okay because it's supposed to hold stuff, right? And so my crochet along for September is Halloween because I didn't want to wait till October to do Halloween. So, and it does sparkle. You can see that when I put it up close. It's very cool. And so my game is make something with Halloween colors that you can put something into or that holds something like, a bag, a bowl, a basket, a hat. Your head goes into a hat, a sweater. I have people that have submitted, well, I'm not eligible for a prize, but I have my bag. And I have somebody that submitted another bag, a sweater. I have somebody that made a baby dress. You guys are going to want to see this. Madison made a baby dress for her monkey. Yes, her monkey Annabelle. And so, yeah, she just sent me that picture. It's adorable. So if you want to play, you can submit it to me by the end of the month. And will have a prize going out. I put everybody's name on a wheel that sends me a entry, a picture. And then I send out a package of stuff. So that's my game for September. There's other games in September going on. We have the Magical Make-Along with Live Fantastical, Michelle and Cheyenne. Linda decided, from Linda's Crochet channel, she decided to co-coordinate with her, and she chose Apples and Harvest. So, yeah, I made a project for that too, but it's up on my dummy over there. So, I used the apple yarn from Premier, the plush. and it stripes. It doesn't variegate. So it really turned out interesting. I showed that in my last video, but she's going to be taking things related to harvest and apples. And anybody that I talk about, I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to check it out later. Yeah, I have to watch my video again just so I can make sure I remember everybody. So that's by the end of the month. And she will be offering a prize, and there may be a second prize. Sometimes the coordinator offers a prize, but we don't always know that until it's the end. And then we have September, we have Crafting Kitty with her creator of the month, and our creator of the month is MJ's Off the Hook. And wouldn't you know, she just is put a live up where she's talking about fall makes and everything. And I was watching it, but it was kind of busy, you know, with all the pictures around it. So I watch on my TV, so it's kind of far away. But I'll probably watch the replay instead. And so she just put up a video with an owl made out of a pumpkin. So my project for November is unusual pumpkins. Yeah, it was like she read my mind. And so that was very interesting. So I posted that up on my community page if anybody wants to take a look at that and maybe do something with that for my November game. And let's see, we have Jackie at Crochet ADHD. She's very fun, very energetic, and she's having a Prince and Saturday morning cartoon game for September. And Prince was from the 80s. She's like 80s. And Prince was from the 80s. And he has lots of things that are colorful. He has Little Red Corvette. He has Raspberry Beret. I think White Doves. Is it White Doves? There was another one, Purple Rain, right? So there's a lot of colored things that you could make for the Prince part of it. And then the Saturday morning cartoon is colorful. And my favorite cartoon, I don't know if it was 70s, but because I was in school all through my 70s. So 80s, I was kind of out of school, but my favorite cartoon was Scooby-Doo. I did not like the Scrappy Years. No, I did not think he was necessary. He did not add anything to the game. So what I did was I made a headband and a scarf that matched Daphne. And I couldn't get my sweater done. I'm not going to be able to. I should not have started anything so ambitious. But I do have a lavender headband and a neon green scarf, which is what she wore in the picture I have. So that, with my red hair, that'll be my Daphne, I guess. Unless I have something purple I can wear. I don't know. So let's see. We have that. Judy over at Judy's Crochet. She is in Canada, and she's doing a butterfly. Every month she has a butterfly. And if you go to her last video of the month where she does the slideshow, her August video will have a picture of the butterfly. And the butterfly for September is blue, pink, white, and black. Gorgeous butterflies. I love that she does butterflies. And she does give a prize. So what I bought was, I didn't really need to buy yarn, but just so that I didn't have to go look through all my yarn, I picked up this t-shirt yarn that is like blues and whites, and I picked up a hot pink. So I'm going to make a little basket because who couldn't use another little basket to put something in, or a gift to give somebody something in. So yeah, that won't take me very long because I have a lot of things going on. I still have MJ's project to finish. I started out doing a pocket shawl, and I decided about this far through to make it a blanket. So I'm doing kind of a log cabin, granny square, going around two sides, and then I go around another two sides. And so it's actually very, very pretty. It's blues and greens and purples. So I think I'm going to do a third skein on it. I did, two cakes already of a Karen Big Cake. And I'm going to do a third. So that'll be big enough. I think it'll be too big for Boggy Creek, but it'll be big enough to cover somebody's lap if they're sitting on a chair or something. So, okay. Oh, I kept some stuff over. Oh, what I dropped. Uh-oh. Oh, it was my scissors. I'm going to need those. Okay. I got to put this stuff somewhere. So, yeah, let me grab those. I'm going to need those in a few minutes. Yeah, another helpful hint, never bend over in front of a camera. Always make your ass look this big. I did that once or twice. Okay. All righty then. We have Yarn with a Heart has a make along, and it's something new to you, to make something new to you that you've never tried before or never made before. That one I haven't done yet, but I wrote it down. And we have a couple more. Camille at Camille's Creation has a Tunisian. It's a surprise Tunisian project. So if you've ever wanted to try Tunisian, or you do Tunisian, make a project. Don't tell anybody about it, and then send her the pictures. She's her channel's at Camille's Creations. And we have Wow Crochet is Mary. She's in Australia. She is so fun. She does a live twice a week. Our Friday, her Saturday, because they are a day ahead of us. So if you ever want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, check in with Mary. She's doing a 12-step blanket. So every month you get a section of the blanket. I'm 3 months behind. 3 months behind because I've been doing all this other stuff. So I'm going to be sitting down and binging on Mary's blanket. And she has a top. And you do the yoke on the top, and then you do it down. And it's so easy. I don't know why I've never tried a top before, because it's not hard. It just seems hard, but I know it takes a while. The bigger you are, the longer it's going to take, just saying. So, and then I have a scarf in the process with some hand-dyed yarn that I bought. And the sweater I started for my Daphne project, that's actually going to be a front and a back. It's going to be kind of open weave, and it's a pink boucle, and it's very pretty. But I get very warm. This is what I wear in the winter when I'm outside. When I'm inside, I wear tank tops. But I put it on today because I don't think I'm going to get too hot right now at the moment. So I decided to wear a t-shirt, a real t-shirt. So to make it seem like I'm a real person instead of wearing tank tops in the middle of winter. So yeah, at the moment, oh yeah, there's another one, No Catchy Name, Ella. She's having a Halloween make along, a hollow mal. Is it a hollow mal? Not sure, but it ends on the 20th. So if you go over to her channel, she will tell you about it, and you send her the pictures of your project, and she does give a prize. So that's not everything. You can't do it all. You have to pick and choose. There's more stuff coming up. I have stuff till the end of the year, and then I'm not doing them anymore. I'm going to be doing some other things. I don't want to make a commitment on my channel to do a monthly thing. I'm going to do something different because I'm still going to do other people's stuff that's a monthly thing. So we have in October, we have the Magical Make-Along is going to be something Halloween, but Cheyenne is going to be choosing, and she doesn't have to reveal it till October. So we don't know yet what it is unless we're going to find out early. October, I have Awareness Month. Typically it's breast cancer awareness, but there's many other things that people have a spot in their heart for, other afflictions. And so you can make any other awareness type project with any other color, any other type of ailment, whatever it is. So it'll just be Awareness Month. Now, things that I'm finding out there to buy for my prize are mostly pink. Yeah. A lot of the other ones aren't up as prevalent as the pink thing. So It'll be awareness month. You can make anything. Like if you want to make if you knit, you can do a hat with a ribbon in it with the color of your choice, the ribbon, or you can do a hat and just put a ribbon on it. You can make ribbons to pass out in your community for that awareness. Yeah. So, and then we have other there's other people. Oh yeah, the Turtle's Trunk is the creator of the month for Crafting Kitty in October. And this is somebody I've never heard of before. So I thought it was great to discover somebody new. And so I did go and subscribe to her so I could start looking at projects that I might want to make. And we have, I'm not sure what else is coming up, but October also over at Mad Mimi's Crochet, she just finished the washcloth Wednesday. They did 100 a year of washcloths. And so she's starting something new. And in October I'm going to send you over there, but I want to tell you about it because it's very cool. You need to find a pattern with your name on it and make it a pattern that's named after you. So you can search the YouTubes, you can search the Ravelries, you can search the Pinterests, you can search the Etsy's for patterns in your choice of knit or crochet that's named after you. Exactly. Now, if you cannot find anything exactly with your name on it, she will help you find a second choice. So you go to her channel and find her most recent video and ask her, tell her you need some help finding it. Sometimes she'll let you use your middle name if it's a little more common. I actually have an unusual middle name. It's spelled different, but there's stuff out there with it. So, but my first name, there's a poncho, and I don't want to make a huge poncho. I have other things to do. So I'm still kind of looking, but if you are one of those people that does use Ravelry, I know some people don't, but if you go to the one where you're doing a pattern search and you just put your name in it, it'll bring up the patterns with that name instead of all the creators that have that name. That's a bigger list. So that's for October. She doesn't want you to start the project till October, but it gives you a chance to go out and look for something. And she also said that if you wanted to create your own pattern and name it after yourself, that would count. Yeah. So how about the Lori doggy sweater? I could make my dog a sweater and design it myself and name it after me. Wouldn't that be fun? So, because yeah, I have dogs. If you don't know me, I have 2 Chihuahuas. They're like really the star of the show. They do stuff in the background while I'm recording. So that's October, and we have November. I'm doing unusual pumpkins for November. So I will be, let's see, and then November for Magical Make Along is cornucopia and turkeys. Yeah, that's Jennifer. Jennifer's collaborating with Michelle at Live Fantastical. That's going to be cornucopias and turkeys. And if you didn't know, Crystal at Bag a Day, she has a cornucopia in her collection and a turkey hat. Yes, she does. And so those things are right there ready for you to make. And there's some other things. I don't have everybody else's stuff yet for further down. But then December, we got lucky to find out early what's going on with the Magical Make Along, because it gives you a chance to think about it and get your yarn and maybe make a nicer project than you would have if you didn't have the yarn for it. So December with the Magical Make Along is going to be Summer Down Under. Okay. And that's Lori Stories and Crochet is collaborating with Michelle and Cheyenne. She chose that because at Christmas in December, it is Summer Down Under. And Down Under would include New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. There's a lot of things down there that I'm not aware of, but I did find out a few things. I found out that merino wool is mainly from merino sheep in New Zealand. Yeah, guess what? You could use merino wool on your project and qualify for Summer Down Under. And there are fruits and animals and all kinds of things that are found down under. And that makes it quite fun because there'll be a really broad range of projects. People are very creative. And we know what January's project is going to be. And I've already got the yarn for it. I picked it up at the clearance at Hobby Lobby. I happened to go over there. I don't know why. Because somebody said there was clearance. And there was. So I have to be selective. I can't get it all. So I figured, okay, oh, they have sparkle yarn. So I bought up all the sparkle yarn. And January is going to be Find Your Spark month with Lexi at Helix Craft. Sparkle. Okay. I have sparkle yarn. Now I can try to find a project for it. I was thinking, and I just forgot what I was thinking. Star. I was thinking star. Because if you do sparkle with something in between the colors, it pops. And I thought, well, that was cool. I've always wanted to make a star blanket. And if I start it now, I definitely have time to finish it by January. But then I was thinking, okay, what about granny squares? I have all the bunch of different colors. Could make the sparkle granny squares in the different colors and then attach them. Oh, thank you, Gumdrop. Yeah, because I see all the star blankets out there and I love them. And using the different colors with a neutral or something in between them would really be pretty. But I don't want to have to attach the squares. So what my third thought here and what I might do is a mile a minute. Yeah, because a mile a minute, you do crochet a middle and then you do another yarn around the outside. There you go. And they are fast. And then you can crochet them together, sew them together however you want. And that still wouldn't be as bad as a square. So I'm looking at that also. I found a scarf that is a mile a minute in that each color makes its own zigzag. And it's not, I don't remember what I saw. I saw it. I saved it. But it's like each color makes like a section. And it's almost like a corner to corner, but across kind of. I'm not sure what. I didn't look at it that close, but it was really cool. So each one could be one of the sparkle colors. I thought that would be very cool. And it probably wouldn't take as long as a whole blanket. So anyway, that's one of my ideas. But yeah, there was all kinds of colors. There was like 3 shades of blue. There was peach. There was purples. There was all the really rich jewel tones. And then, all the ones I already have. I have variegated. I have variegated. I have it in this one I used up. But I have Christmas colors. I have Easter colors. I have all kinds of colors that are like that. But I want to try to get the colors to pop. So I'm thinking about going around maybe in a white sparkle around it because I'm not into black. I didn't want it to be real dark blanket. So I was thinking a white would make the jewel tones pop a lot if I did that. So that sounded like a good idea. And so that was my January thing. So anything I had trouble coming up with an idea for Spark. I'll tell you that. So sparkle is what I came up with. And then what sparkles? Sparkle yarn. So that was kind of where I came up. Finding my spark. No, I think I've passed that. I think I found my spark years ago. I think it's been put out. I don't spark anymore. I kind of just sit. So, okay, those are some things that are coming up. Some crochet line. Oh yeah, November. My December is a Secret Santa, and I'll be doing that drawing and matching up people in November around Thanksgiving. So I'll be posting a special video, and people can email me if they're interested. Send me their mailing addresses, and little something about themselves that I can pass along to the person who gets their name, and we'll be exchanging gifts. And so, yeah, I do have to preface that I've had some people sign up to play and just, I have a lot of it written down. Hi, Sunina. How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. I do have a lot of things written down, but I decided a while ago what I was, okay, come on. One of my fur babies. Yeah, he's very needy. So the Secret Santa, I've had somebody decide to play something before and they got something and never sent anything. So what I've decided to do is if anybody ever does that, they just can't play in any of my games anymore. So, I mean, it's not fair to join in something if you're not going to follow through. And I understand somebody signed up to get Christmas cards and send Christmas cards. Well, they got 4 or 5 Christmas cards, but never sent any. Well, I guess if they needed them that bad, then God help them and bless them. You know, they needed those 5 Christmas cards to make their life that much better without having to share with somebody else. So anywho, so that's what that's about. That'll be December. I'm going to, I don't know yet if I'm going to include anybody anywhere else because I don't know what the state of the world's going to be. And somebody mentioned that even though who was it? Judy from Canada said somebody sent something to somebody. The person paid $60 for it. So they put down, oh, thank you, Sunina. Somebody put down it was valued at $60 because that's what the person paid for it. Well, when it went through the judging process, the people claimed it was valued at $200. So they had to pay tariffs on it equal to $60. So it ended up being $120 or whatever. So just because you say that it's going to be a certain amount doesn't mean that's what they're going to decide it is. So that kind of spoils some of the fudging that people are doing to try to get things in and out of the country free. What are you going to do? I mean, you got to try something. So we have some people that are not having any problem getting things into our country, but we don't know what it's going to be like in December. So I may end up just being able to have it be Northern America only. Not sure if we're having any issues with Canada. I encourage people to use Pirate Ship if it's available to you because it's a commercial site and you get the commercial rates. Now, USPS, the rates will be going up probably in October for the Christmas supplement. It always does a little bit and then it comes back down. It's the one thing that does come back down after it goes up. Yeah. Not like COVID when everything went up and never came back down. Yeah. Just saying. My rent went up $200 in 1 month and they never brought it back down. So yes, Anina, I'm in the USA. I'm in Utah and I was hoping to be able to come on between like midnight and 3 a.m. so that I could start meeting some more people from the other side of the pond who are in another time zone. I made a lot of friends in the 90s being up at midnight because that's when I was awake after I got home from work. So I have a lot of friends in Australia and Europe. Do I know Charlie? No, where does Charlie live? Hi, Mark. Welcome. Charlie Tuna. Charlie, he used to be in our commercials. Now, just remember, you got to be nice. No trolls, no spamming, because I don't mess around. I just block. I don't care. I don't have time for that mess. So if you want to be nice, you want to play nice, you want to talk, you want to play some of my games. I have games in my chat that Nightbot does. If you type in joke, it'll tell a joke. If you, let's see, you can play rock, paper, scissors. You can type in RPS And Nightbot will play rock, paper, scissors with you. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's 12 hours earlier. You must be across the pond. Where across are you? It's tomorrow where you are, right? Or no, it's tomorrow. Charlie Kirk. No, I'm sorry. I don't recall that name. I do know a lot of people because I worked for the post office. Yeah. 30 years. I've met a lot of people. Haven't met that one. I do a lot of things on my channel. I do crochet. I have made some things. I shop. I give postal tips if anybody wants to know anything about the USA and our post office stuff. I do food tastings. Yes, I do. Sometimes find something unusual and do a tasting on it. I also will try out new fast food things. You're in Asia. Oh, how fun. And do you crochet, Sunina? Or do you do any crafting at all? We have a lot of people that do a lot of different kinds of crafting in our community. We have diamond painting, and we have people who do knitting, crocheting. They do, we have a lot of people have a lot of interests. I don't think that a channel should be just about one thing, because people are like diamonds. We're multifaceted. We have lots of interests. So let's share it. I understand. Oh, thank you. I understand that if you watch, well, okay, I crochet. So I have some people I watch that knit. Now I watch them because I like them. I don't watch them because I knit, but I like to watch the person. Oh no, you admire them. Well, all it takes is a hook and some thread and you can make something. You got to start slow. Got to start with a chain. Dollar store. Oh, I don't know where you're at. Did you say you're from Asia? Do you guys have like cheap dollar stores there? Maybe they have a hook and some thread and you can work on it. I pick up recycled sari yarn from, not yarn, but fabric from India. Darn Good Yarns they use recycled silk, and they employ women in India to do the weaving and stuff. But yeah, Sunina, we have lots of channels. There's some people here that'll show you. They're really good. If you can pick up a hook and a little bit of yarn, you can start, and it's easy. I like crochet better than knitting, but some people think knitting's easier. I tried it once, but I don't know. You can't take your needles everywhere here because they think you're going to stab somebody if you do. They take them away from you for a little while. That happened to somebody. Everything can be a weapon. I don't discriminate. Screwdrivers, ballpoint pens, pencils can be a weapon too, just as easy as a knitting needle. So yeah. I had something else to show you guys. What was it? Oh, I have a few things. Oh yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, but I went on Mark, you calling me Granny? Oh, that's sweet. I don't have any grandbabies. Thank you. That's great. I hope you come back and visit us. Thank you. I go on Temu, and I don't know if you guys have Temu. It's just cheap crap from China, but sometimes it's interesting. I get things just to check and see what it is, if it's real, whatever. So what I did was I picked up a bunch of these. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, the crinkles. I wanted to see what these were. They're little itty bitty granny squares. They're like 2-inch squares. They're 3 rounds, and I have about 80 of them now. Yeah, all different kinds of colors. They will need to be blocked. They look like they're made out of cotton. And are you? Oh, awesome. Yeah, they use the recycled silk and they make yarn out of it into hanks. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Aren't they cute? They're just little itty bitty. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. I think they would make a really cute something. And it would be a very tedious project, but I would just probably fold them over and sew them together with a needle. I think it'd be faster for me once I block them, just to like sew the edges together. It maybe intentionally make a ridge in it so every square has a ridge around it, and just put them all together. I'm not sure. Make strips out of them first, maybe, and then I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? They're little itty bitty, and it looks like it's like a DK cotton. I have other cottons that are sort of like this size. I'd have to see if 3 rounds makes the same one. Hi, Mary. You're up. Well, no, it's like 5 probably where you are, huh? No. Where are you at? Is it 4? You're up early. I took a nap. I got new hours on my new job. Temporarily, I'm working 6 a.m. to 2:30. So when I get home, I'm exhausted. I take a nap, and I usually only sleep about 4 or 5 hours, and I wake up, and then I do stuff, and I go back to bed, take another nap. It's like working a graveyard where you sleep in 2 different blocks. That's kind of what I'm doing right now till I get my regular hours. So yeah, they're really cute, all different colors. So I'm going to have to block them, get my blocking board out. And so they can all be the same size. And then I got to get some people to help me figure out what to do with these. Oh, what's the times of it? I am Mountain Time. It's 3:50 a.m. here on Saturday. So you said you were 3 p.m. So you're 12 hours ahead of me, right? Oh, so Nina, thank you. Your favorite teacher. I'm glad to hear that because I'm not really a fan of teachers. I didn't like them when I went to school. I didn't like them when my son went to school. Just the bad ones. I would not want to be one for the world. I have total respect for them, but I don't like them. Now, we have our teacher in our group. Lori's Stories and Crochet is a retired teacher. And I could definitely see her as a teacher because she's a helper. She's a helper person, and helper people are great teachers. I'm a helper person, but I don't want to be a teacher. I like training adults. I like training adults. I don't like teaching kids. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I've done training and things. So and like I said, I got 3 bags here, and then I have one more that I bought before. So I have 4 bags. I think there's 20 of them. Now, the last time I got a bunch of, thank you. The last time I got a bunch of granny squares, Cecilia in Washington took them off my hands and made something with them. I thought that was awesome because I didn't know what I was going to do with them. But this could be one of my projects for next year because I'm not going to do a monthly game next year. I decided I'm going to be doing like my own little projects and then playing other people's games. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be in charge of any games. I probably might still do 1 or 2 during the year if something special comes up, probably for my birthday, and then maybe for, Secret Santa or something, or if an event happens. But yeah, I would like to find something to do with these. I don't know. People are going to have to give me some ideas. I have a whole playlist of granny square stuff. Now, it doesn't matter what size the granny squares are. You could probably still make any of that stuff. So this is going to be fun because I'm going to have to lay them all out and match up the colors. and then, clip them together so I can see how many of the same color I have. Because it looks like these all came from the same place. And the kids did a really good job when they made these. Just saying. Maybe they weren't kids, but they were people making these little 3 round squares. So Sunina, you're in school. I need to ask how old you are. I want to make sure my environment stays friendly for you. I don't want anything. We do often have young people come into our community who like to crochet and do crafting, and we always try to make sure that it's safe for you to be here. We make sure we get rid of all the mean, bad people that make it a bad environment. So, yeah, I kind of need to know that. I don't want anybody coming in here saying that we're contributing. Oh, you're turning 18. That's great. So you're almost an adult. So in Asia, what's your legal age there? Is it 18 or is it younger? Because don't they marry young over there in Asia? Okay, I have some coffee. Anybody drinking coffee this early, or are you almost ready for bed not drinking coffee? As I took a nap and woke up at midnight. That was when I take my nap, it's about 5 hours. Yep, it's 18. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'd hate to see 14 come out of there because that's kind of icky. Back in the day when everybody was legal when they were 12 or 18, 14. Oh, yum. So Gumdrop, what are you making? Are you playing in any of the games or anything? So Nina, you know what? If you want to get some yarn and things, you can come back. Let me know in one of my messages, and I can direct you to some people that can help you learn. There's some people with really good tutorials that are really good. They're slow, and we can work on a project together. There's some things you can do with just basic stitches and make them really beautiful. Doesn't have to be fancy. Fancy intimidates me. I get scared when it's too hard. It's not fun anymore when it's too hard. Like this bag. It was just a granny square. You just start going around and around. It's easier than a circle. This is one of the easiest things to make. It just keeps getting bigger. You just got to, make sure you get your corners in the right spot. Hey, Mary, do you see my bag? My Halloween bag? I made a pom-pom too. So somebody said when you make a strap, you can do like I think I did that. You just go down once, but you do like I don't know how I even did this. It's like you're going back and forth in the stitch, and it just makes a strap. Ooh, a Oogie Boogie witch hat. Amigurumi loaf. Oh, awesome. I haven't even made a loaf cat yet. It's on my list, though. Do you use the blanket yarn or do you use worsted weight? Because I know some people who just, Lisa Happy to Hook, she makes tons of amigurumi. She never did. She hated it. She never tried it. Once she started, now she can't stop. And I'm afraid that could happen to me. I doubt it, but it might. I doubt it. But it's on my list. I got a whole bag of thick yarn and eyes. And then I figure I can just make a bunch of bodies and then stuff them later. I'll give you a helpful hint. At Christmas, when it's over, all the buffalo snow goes on sale. The fluff, I bought it really cheap. And I told people about it. They didn't listen to me. I was at Michael's buying all the fluff. I have tons of fluff. Don't they though, Mary? I made one for my Decade Diva project. And so I said, oh, I've got my pom-pom maker sitting right here. So I'll just make another pom-pom. So yeah, I finished my Decade Diva project. I'm going to have a whole production. I'm going to be doing a dance, 2 dances. I'm doing a whole production. I got a costume, I've got a backdrop and lights and a costume, and I'll be doing dancing, and I've got my project. So there you go. And if I hurt myself, it'll go viral. It'll be even better. We'll see. You're using Sweet Snuggles Light for the cat. You'll work with both yarns. You just finished Our Lady of Guadalupe. Oh, yes. Never say never. I know. You know what I love is that, is it the Ring Around the Rosie sweater she makes for the kids? It's the armhole vest. She was just knocking those out. And I have a project that's in the round, and it's in a halo yarn, that fuzzy halo yarn. And I want to turn it into one of those vests. So I have it setting aside till I can get to that tutorial to figure out where to put the armholes so I can then just finish it. It's really cool. It'll be very pretty. I have a lot of that yarn. They sent me tons of it. So you bought 2 boxes years ago and still have a full one. Well, good. You must not be making that much of that stuff. How are you doing? Other than, how's life? Hope you're doing better. It's always nice to hear when things get better. There's some people out there I miss a lot that we don't get to see anymore. And I didn't know if you heard, but our dear friend Wanda, Grandma Wanda, passed earlier this year. Her daughter posted a message on her wall. I don't know why, I didn't ask, but in April she passed away. And we have some people that have disappeared, and I'm sure it could happen to any of us at any time. Not that we die, but that we have other things to do and life gets busy and we don't get to come visit our YouTube family. Because I used to have family on lots of other forums. I had family on AOL. I had family on, when I first made some of my friends, I was on Prodigy. That was where you actually downloaded your message boards, replied to everything, and then uploaded your replies. You didn't do it live online. You've not been healed yet, said. Yeah. Oh, you did not know. Oh, yeah, it was April. She did have health problems. She had diabetes, and she was on oxygen, so I don't know what took her. I still come across her pictures every once in a while because she played in my games. And yeah, she's such a sweetheart. She had them beautiful grandbabies that she loves so much. And it was very sad. Now, do you make, oh gosh, Gumdrop. Did you, you're doing a loaf cat. Oh, I did do one. I did a leggy frog, but I never finished it. I started it. It's in one of my UFOs. It's in one of my buckets somewhere that I set aside for later next year. I'm going to start going through all that stuff and doing kind of that tackle it thing that Shannon's doing and Lori's doing and Aaron's doing. Everybody's doing it. So next year, that's what my project's going to be. Instead of doing my own game, I'm going to start going through my stuff and working on it. I'm hoping with this new job, I won't be so tired as all the time. Well, let me talk about my job. I'm in training right now for my job. I work for the post office. I've had a very physical job for 30 years. Once in a while, we get a job that's not as hard as others. Each job is hard in its own way. No matter what you're doing, something's going to hurt. Either your feet are going to hurt, your back's going to hurt, your head's going to hurt, something's going to hurt. Well, the new job I'm going to be doing, I did in 1995. Yeah, this was my first job at the post office. It's not changed very much, except I'm older and it's harder to learn. That's about the worst of it. You're sitting and typing. What happens is the mail goes through the machine, and in nanoseconds, the cameras take pictures of the images of the packages and the letters, check a database for the address to know where it's going to go. If it cannot read that, it sends it to a certain spot, a certain holdout for more information. Well, those images that the mail goes in a place, and then the images go into a file. And the file, hi, Janice, welcome. Congratulations. I heard you won something. Did you ever get a hold of Ladybird? She was looking for you. Everybody, I think, was trying to tell you. I saw the other night people were telling you. The images go to, there's only one building in the whole country now that does this. Used to be all over, but there's not as, the mail's more readable now than it used to be. So that's why. The images come to a computer screen, and then we type what we see, and that information goes into the database. And when they run that mail again through the machine, it accesses the database and then puts a new barcode on it to send it where it's supposed to go. And yeah, so my job depends on people not writing good addresses, having bad handwriting, all of that. I get more work when the mail looks crappy. So yeah, and that's what I've been training on, all that crappy mail. It's a training database, so it's real mail, but it's not live mail. I'm not keying live stuff, making mistakes. So I'm working on images that are been pulled aside for training. And right now I'm on the training session that is the actual hardest one. And I almost passed it twice yesterday. It took me 2 days so far. And I can get about maybe 3 tests done in an hour. So say 3 times 8, maybe 3 times 6, 18. Maybe I could do 18 tests a day. And that would be like 30 tests. 2 of them were really close. I either passed in the speed or I passed in the errors, but not both together. Okay, that's great, Janice. I'm glad. Whatever it was you're participating in. Was that the Secret Santa thing? Is she starting that already? Because I saw that, but no, it's not. I'm participating in her January thing. Oh yeah, it's a triangle make-along. I looked up triangles. This is another one. It's in January. Okay, that she started the Secret Santa very early, I guess because things have to get mailed other places. I hope that money thing isn't a problem with the tariffs, because Judy said that they're evaluating the contents and maybe saying it's more than what people are claiming, and there's no arguing with them. So just be aware of that, I guess. I don't know where it's coming from or going to, but even if we say it's under 100, they might say it's over and we have to pay more. So, yeah, that's what Judy said happened to somebody. So we'll see. At the moment, I'm not going to do anything international just because I don't want anybody else to have any problems, and I don't want to have to pay twice as much for any of my stuff. But, yeah, this test kicked my butt, and I'm not used to failing that much. Seriously, I'm pretty good at almost everything I do. Otherwise, I don't do it, right? Why set yourself up for instant failure? I want to do something that I'm going to succeed at. And I'm trying very hard. And it's very hard to fail that much. It's really takes a beating, but it's the hardest test we're going to have. And it's using judgment, but you're not allowed to use your judgment. So it's very weird. Some things look like one thing and it's something else. And it's the test. So if I don't do it correctly, it does mark me wrong. And it's just a matter of getting them all right. The best I've got was 2 wrong out of 100. So that was very good. That was good. But my speed wasn't up. So I have to get them both up at the same time. So I have Monday. I wanted to finish it Friday, and I came really close, but I might be able to do it Monday. We'll see. So yeah, that's the update on my job. I have 3 weeks. Thank you so much. I get 3 weeks of training, which is 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And then my job starts 3:30 p.m. to midnight. So my sleep is really going to be, actually like going in at 6:30. I get off at 2:30 and I can go do stuff after work because I'm not tired. Yeah, my other job, I was too tired to go do anything. I actually went to the grocery store yesterday. So yeah, that because Friday at Ralph's or at Smith's, I get double fuel points, and I haven't bought anything this month yet to get my extra points for my gas. I'm using more gas now where I'm working, so I gave my son my gas points 2 months ago because I wasn't going to use them because I didn't use enough gas, so I let him use them. So this month I'll be needing mine, and then I don't have any for next month yet, so I got to shop the next few Fridays to get some gas discounts for next month, so I can because I'm using more gas. But also, my job's not as hard. I have more energy when I get home. Now, it's really weird because every hour you get a break, but you get a 5-minute break the first hour, and then you get a 10-minute break, and then you get another 5-minute break. And that's because you're sitting all day. So what they do is they give you a chance to get up and walk around, get up to go pee, get a drink. We're not allowed to have water at our stations. So I have to get up and go get a drink because I can't drink a lot at one time because I've had weight loss surgery. So if I'm extra thirsty, I'm going to have to bring candies or something to suck on just so that if I'm extra thirsty, I don't, have that problem. But yeah, and the worst thing is I don't have any phone reception in the building, hardly at all. I get like one bar, and that's torture. I can't watch my YouTube on my break. It's just too slow. So I have to find something else a different way to get my content. And what I'm thinking is I have an old phone that works. I found out that I can download my Kindle app, and I already have books. I can use my Audible audiobooks on my Kindle app that I've already purchased and listen to them on my phone. Or I do have a Kindle. I could take that. But if the phone works through the Kindle app, I already have audiobooks and I already have Kindle books. And if I get Kindle Unlimited, I've got them for free. Did you put boobies on my wall, Selena? Oh, yeah, I'm like over 60. I read. Usually puts me to sleep, though. Hi, Amy. Yes, you're working overnight. Well, good for you. People usually get paid more when they work overnight, usually. I don't know if you do. Okay, just checking. It just looked it's a perspective. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. I don't know. Well, you don't even need to read to learn a lot of things now because YouTube has things on video. I learn by watching mostly because I'm a visual learner, so I need to seeing things. Even if I'm reading something, I'm visualizing it at the same time to remember it. Kind of that's kind of how my mind works. That was like in school when you got a math problem and you worked it out in your head. They said, no, you have to show your work. Well, I already figured it out in my head. Why do I have to show my work? I did it in my head. That really annoyed me. I'm even smarter that I don't have to write it down. That's how I feel about it. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I do watch something like when I'm doing my tutorials on crochet, I watch it and then I take notes, just the stuff I need to know to remember the part that I'm doing. And that's what I do. I don't really like a whole written pattern. I just write it down so I can remember what I'm doing. And then I forget to write what the project is on it. So then I don't know what the project was that I wrote the notes for, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, I have some stuff to open. Why don't I open some of this stuff? Sitting here, I had packages. My apartment complex twice a year comes in and does thank you. My apartment complex comes in and does an inspection a couple times a year. They change the furnace filter, check the smoke alarms, then they check your shit out. Oh, sorry. They check your stuff out to see if you're compliant with the rules. And well, usually I have a lot of stuff because I have a lot of stuff and I have a 1-bedroom apartment. So it's really hard to make it look like there's not so much stuff, but I try. And so I have all my yarn and I have it in bags. I have the big plastic bags that are kind of see-through. So what I did was I took those bags out of my bedroom, put them in here, and then I took the boxes of stuff, put it in my bedroom, and then I put a note on the bag saying, oh, my son's coming to pick these up this weekend. He's not coming to pick them up, but they don't know that. It just looks like they're sitting there waiting to go. So I'm going to find somewhere else to put them when I'm done. Because if I take these and put them in storage, then I won't have access to this yarn. And this is the stuff I've bought most recently. And I haven't got all my yarn organized yet so that I can go get a bag to work on it. So, or give it away. Because I have some stuff coming up I need to get yarn to give away. So I've been hanging on to some of it. I could take this over there, but then I have to go over there if I want it. And I don't want to do that. Thank you. Also, I have other ideas. I'm full of ideas because when I worked, because I use mail, we would get equipment and it would only be partially full. It'd have a little bit in it. Some would be full. So what I would do is I do all the little ones first. So there was less containers sitting there. It looked like I did more work. Yeah. It looked like I got more done. Even though they're full, this place counts by container, not by what's inside of it. So it looked like I got more work done. And that's a way you can easily hide mail. You can, hide things. If you condense things, it looks like less. So what I do is I have a big TV. So what I did was I moved my TV out so it's flat, it's out against the wall. And then I put stuff behind it. They can't see what's behind it. Yeah, that's where my mailing station is. That's where my printer is. And I have a box of electronics back there. They don't know that stuff's there unless they go back there. But I don't know. I wasn't here when they came yesterday, so it's possible. I know they went in my bedroom. They look in the bedroom, look in the kitchen, look in the bathroom to see. They say it's to see the condition. It's the same as they did last time. They're just coming and being nosy. That's what the problem is. Because I've been here for 6 years. Nothing's been renovated in 6 years. So it's the same stuff that's in here that was here 6 years ago. So it's not like, oh, magically a new stove showed up or something. No. I have got a new water heater. They have these little teeny apartment water heaters. Mine was broken. I've got a new one of those. Few things have had to be done. She moved my curtains in my bedroom to see if my wood blinds were there because I have blackout curtains because I have to sleep during the daytime. So I put blackout curtains up. Yeah, doesn't everybody? So I also I hate vertical blinds. I just hate them. So I took them down. They're in my closet. I didn't throw them out. They want to put them back up. They can put them back up. But I hate vertical blinds. So I put curtains up. And this I'm not showing you it's something that I'm working on. But yeah, I hate vertical. So I got like blackout curtains over the patio door. It's very dark in here. But I'm in the basement, so everybody that walks by can see in because I'm down below. So I don't, I hardly ever open anything. I open the patio door to let some air in, but I never open, and my bedroom's never open because I sleep. There's no point opening the windows in the bedroom. It's right at ground level. So definitely I want that blocked. I don't want nobody breaking into my apartment because it's at ground level. That's not safe. So let's see what this one is. This is crap I got at Temu. Oh my gosh, they take this one up really good. What's this? Oh, it's jewelry. This is for these are some gifts for my prizes for my November game, which I may give out each month coming up to November. So that they're little gemstone pumpkins. Because my theme for I gotta take it out. My theme for I'll have to bust this break. I'll just break one open to show you. My theme for November is unusual pumpkins. Something comes with it was 10 pieces. The chain and the pendant are separate. So there's only 5 of them. But it's so cute. It's like a real stone to look like a pumpkin. And there's like 5 different stones. And they sent the little thing for that. So that's going to be in some of my giveaways coming up. Everybody gets a pumpkin. I have enough for the rest of the year, I guess. So, yeah. And even if you don't like that black cord, it fits on any chain. So let's see. Let's get those put over here. Let's see what else we've got. I think I know what this is. I was supposed to get something from Walmart and I couldn't find it. I didn't have it, but this feels like it, but it doesn't say Walmart. So it could be one of those third-party people that Walmart sells for. They do that. I don't usually like using those third-party, like when I buy from Amazon, I want it to be from Amazon, which means it's coming from an Amazon warehouse somewhere, not a third party someplace, because then I'm not dealing with Amazon. Amazon's been very good to me. Anytime I have a problem, they replace it or give me a refund if I don't get something. Their people, sometimes I get something was put in a different apartment. They give you a picture of it so you can see where it is. I go, that's not my patio. So I had to go find a patio where they put my package. And then I had to go back when the person was home to knock on the door and say, Mom, my package is on your patio. Could you go get it for me? Yep, this is the one from Walmart I couldn't find. I have this spot right here. This is my kitchen, and it's ugly. There's a cabinet up there. Let me see. There's a cabinet up here, right there. And then it has that hole down there that's under the cabinets. Well, it's really ugly. I have a lot of stuff in my kitchen. It's not very big. So what I did was put Christmas paper up last Christmas, and I left it there because it's prettier than the ugly stuff in my kitchen. And then behind me, I'm putting up theme-related wall hangings. And right now I'm in Halloween month, so I put up a Halloween shower curtain. Yeah. You can get cheap shower curtains and use them as decor anywhere you want, tablecloth, whatever. Some things are expensive, like curtains. Shower curtains are cheap. And I go to Ross and I can get them for like $8. And this is a real shower curtain, and it's fabric. So it's even nicer than some of the other ones. So, and they all come with extra hooks. So what I'm going to do is I bought curtains to put up here. There's a wall, and I can put a tension rod up and put curtains up here to hide that. So I got the curtains. I'll show you the curtains. That'll be my project that I'm working on today. I'm going to move all this stuff out. I've got 2 little shelving units I'm going to put up over here so that I can put my crochet projects on it and move this, I think, over here to the other side. I think I'm going to put it in this corner. I have another one over here, like that brown one. I'm going to move that white one over here. And because it's not ever in any of the videos, because this is how I usually will sit. So what I wanted was the things that I'm going to have the crochet on, like right here. And then these curtains will be up there, hide in the kitchen. So want to see what they are? I got to have something decorative. When I was, when I had my trailer, when I had my trailer, I had, it had paneling, and I hate paneling, 70s paneling. Hi, Fluffster. Hi, Fluffy Kitten. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. People are starting to wake up. I'm so excited. People are showing up at 6 a.m. Shannon's video, well, no, it won't be going up till 2 more hours. Oh, it's 6 o'clock back east. Elaine should be getting up pretty soon, and she'll be coming to watch me. When I had a trailer, it had paneling, and I hate paneling. It was 70s paneling. I got this trailer. It was a top of the line, double wide, with an extended master bedroom. The whole back of the trailer, double wide, was the master bedroom and the bathroom. Really nice. It was a custom in 1976, I think. And I got it for like $15,000. Yeah, it was a steal. And so in the day, that was like back in, when did I get that trailer? Like 2000? Yeah, I got it in like 2000 or 2001. So yeah, and it was in a trailer park. And in 10 years, the space rent went from $400 to $1,000. I couldn't afford to live there anymore. $1,000 space rent in a trailer park because they could, and it was California. So I had to leave. So I just let them have the trailer because it was already, a gazillion years old. And what I did with one of the walls, I painted it. I took textured paint and I made grass and trees, and I put leaves on the trees on the wall inside the trailer. I thought that was awesome. I love having my own place because I can be so creative and do all kinds of things. My living room, I turned it into a jungle. Yeah, it had wood 2x4s on the walls, and it was painted in between. You're in California. Oh, I'm sorry. I love California. I love the beach. I love the environment, but I can't live there anymore. It's just too expensive. I could only live with a roommate. Yeah, I'm looking here. I'm in Utah. Things are more affordable here, but the trailers are expensive. I don't know if oh my goodness. The space rent. Yeah, see, if I'm going to do something, I thought when I retired, I could just buy a trailer with my retirement and then just have a space rent. But I want to make sure space rent's not going to go up to $2,000 a month or something. I would have to make sure. So, anywho, I like to decorate funny and weird. You guys all know that. I like to dress up. I like to do things. So my living room, I turned into a jungle. I had all kinds of decor that was jungle related. I put fabric up on my walls that was bamboo. I painted, I don't even know if I have pictures of it. This was back in the 2000s before I had my digital camera, but I turned it into a jungle. It was so cool. I loved it. I had bamboo on the walls and everything. So what I did was I got these, there's a company called Ambesonne, Ambesonne, and they're a curtain company, and they make graphic curtains. And I bought graphic curtains to go up. Let me back this up so you can see them, to go up there. Now I have some for the big windows. I think I kept them. Let's see if I can get this. This is what I'm going to put up there. It's a picture of the outdoors. it looks like a window, and you can see the outdoors. So it looks like you're looking outside, and I'm gonna put that up there today. Well, today or tomorrow. I'm going out with a girlfriend today for lunch, so probably tonight when I get back. So yeah, so I got tension rod, so I can just put anything up there I want because I have a tension rod, and I have those rings with the little clips on them. So if you just wanted to hang a piece of fabric, you just clip the fabric to it. And if I have it low enough, then I can use the back of the cupboards up there to put stuff on too. I need to go do something. I'll be right back. I use the restroom. I'll be right back. Entertain everybody for me if they come in. Ta-da! I came back. I got a box with me. Okay. Thank you for waiting. Hi, Debbie. Well, hello. Let me catch up on chat. You guys, if you want to type your weather and share what your weather is, I hear it's changing real quick right now. You do weather, space, and then your zip code or your city. Let me go back here and see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Where's everybody from? Let's see. Anywhere from. Well, what I'm going to do, actually, my girlfriend, I go and get IV infusions from a company here. And whoops. There we go. They do, I get an IV drip with fluids and nutrients or things in it, whatever she gives me. Last time I got minerals, I got some biotin and I always get magnesium because that was what I was deficient in when I went to the emergency room one time. I thought I was having a heart attack, but I was overdosing on a medicine I was taking. Did not know that until I did a little research and I figured it out. No, thank you, doctors. So let's see. Oh, Gumdrop's in Illinois. Oh, Lisa's in Illinois, just outside of Chicago. You guys get a lot of questionable weather up there. I was just saying. Every time Ryan Hall y'all's on, it's somewhere back there. We're never in the news unless we get a little tornado. We do get them once in a while. Let's see. Debbie, yes, you live in Pennsylvania. Are you going to play any of my games, Debbie? You have any motivation to make something? Janice, you're playing in the apple game. A worm and an apple. How cool. I saw so many cute apple things, but I bought the apple yarn, the Premier fruits. And so I made something with the apple yarn. So that's what my project was. I also have kiwi yarn. So I'm going to be making something with my kiwi yarn. So yeah, I was talking about something. Uh-oh, Sweet Snuggles Light. So is that like a chenille or does it pull off? Oh, Michael, thank you so much. You must be why I've been getting checks from YouTube. You know, you don't get any money till you make $99. Sometimes I go months without a check. It's not a problem. It's just really funny. My last video that did really good was the dog sitting there twitching on the couch. 1,600 views. Not that he's better now, but people want to see a dog get stung by a bee, right? Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Michael. I don't always get to visit your chat, but I usually will watch it when I'm doing the replay. Oh, the drag. Premier's having their bag sale, buy 2 get 1 free, and they have those chenille bags pretty cheap if anybody's interested. Or their bags of cotton. But just a heads up, Deb, I was getting all those mystery bags from Mary Maxim, getting some pretty decent stuff in them. Well, they must have ran out of the decent stuff because Deb bought one and she got loop yarn. Yeah, lots of loop yarn. And then she got something else that was kind of crappy. She was not pleased. I said, well, there is always gift giving season. There's also people that don't know how to crochet can use a loop yarn. Yeah, that's always you don't need a hook to play with the loop yarn. Oh my goodness. Is there something that triggers it, Michael? I watch a girl on one of my channels that has lupus, and there's so many triggers. The heat triggers it, the cold triggers it, her food triggers it. And I only knew one other person with it that I used to work with, and I never really knew that much about it, but she calls them red days when she's not feeling well. The red days, when she explained it to her future mother-in-law, how she's feeling. It's a red day, a yellow day, or a green day. So have you been keeping an eye on Camille and her Tunisian? I guess there's nothing to watch yet because they have to keep their projects a secret. I bet a lot of them are going to use some of your projects, your patterns for making stuff. I thought about doing the Tunisian, but I'm already doing a lot of stuff, and it looked like I have to do everything twice just to get a row done. And I just, it didn't sound really exciting at the moment. So maybe another time, because I have a lot of things to finish right now. Michigan has fog and it's 51. Let me put mine so you guys can be drooling over my weather. It's pretty nice here right now. We're getting a cold spell coming through. Let's see. CRPS, CRAPS. I think that's a good acronym. The current one feels like they are operating on my knee replacement. I feel every bit. Oh my God. Wow. Regional pain. So is it just anywhere in your body it can show up? Yep. Perfect weather here right now. Hi, Graham. Roanoke. Are you on Roanoke Island? Isn't that where all those people disappeared? I watched that. I love that shows about that. That would, Michael, that would really suck if you just, every time you had a flare up, it would come back to a place that was painful before. I wonder what triggers something like that. Well, I guess I don't know, because sometimes weather triggers things in our body. It's nuts. Virginia. Okay, chronic pain. Yeah. Yeah. I never knew there were so many types of chronic conditions until I came on YouTube and actually interacted with people who had so many different things, because my family, are mostly have the mental problems, not the physical problems. So I know a lot about that. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. It would be wonderful if she could do a presentation and have you there with her when she's showing us the stuff. If it doesn't have to even be live, she could do a video and then have it as a premiere. That would be fun. But, that's just my opinion. And you could talk about some of the projects. That would be neat. But definitely when you're feeling better. I watched your video. You look like you were in so much pain you could barely even get through it. I've had some things happen that are painful. I've had a few surgeries. 62. Oh, that's nice. Where are you at? 945. You're in California. You're in Northern California, probably. 945 or Central. Texas. Amarillo. Is that Amarillo, Texas? Yeah, you're 791. No, Texas is not 791. I've been doing states. When we do the outgoing mail, the states, they're all in numerical order. Starts up at the zeros and it ends up down at the 900s. So it's like I was getting, it is Amarillo, Texas. 700? I thought Texas was 900. Well, no, Oregon's 900s. California's 900s. I'm an 8. So yeah, maybe Texas. Maybe it zigzags across the country. I think it does. So yeah, maybe it starts at 7 at the bottom and works its way up to the west. I never thought about looking at a map and seeing if there's a pattern, but I would say there is probably, right? The oldest states have the lowest numbers. That's interesting. Yeah, I should look up the history of zip codes and give everybody a little history lesson. That would be fun for somebody. I don't know. Maybe for me. I don't know if it'd be fun for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, what else did I have? Oh, another bag. This is a teeny bag. There's something in here, I think, in bubble wrap. Let's see what I bought. You know, sometimes when I put stuff in my cart and I buy it, I never know what I'm getting because sometimes I'll buy it, sometimes I won't. And sometimes it comes along. They say 1 to 2 weeks is quick. Yeah, it's not what I consider quick. Oh, I bought more of those turtles. Oh, these are so cute. I'm going to give these away to people who win prizes. Check this out. It's a turtle, and it sits on your table. And then when you put your cup on it, his mouth opens up. It's like a coaster. See, look. Isn't that cute? Ah. Just a little novelty junk. I thought they were cute. So I got some of those. I'm going to send some of those out to people who get prizes. And let's see what else. Oh, here's the bubble wrap. What did I buy? Let's find out. Oh, and I have Happy Meal too. Hi, Elaine. Didn't I say Elaine was coming? Didn't I? She's going to be up. She's going to get to see me before she sees Shannon today. I get Elaine first. Let's see what is in here. Ooh, they're tubes. This is the packaging I find fascinating. They're to protect the stuff that's in it. It's like a package of air tubes. This is cool. Sometimes I get stuff from the crochet companies, the hooks. Oh, these are cute. Okay, I remember what I bought now. They are little clay planters that look like little animals. I don't know if this is a cat or a bear. It's got a little bump for a tail, so I'm not sure. But it's got a hole in the bottom too, so you can put a real plant in it. But I wouldn't. That is cute. And they're not all the same. Look, they're all different. Oh my goodness. Elaine, you got sucked into Temu for a while. You know how when you go and they say, we'll give you 3 things for free, but you have to earn these coins and you can never get to 100. Never get to 100. You're always getting 60 cents, 3 cents. You never get 100 to get all 3 of those things for free, even though you already got 2 of them. They won't give them to you till you get that third one. And you got to spend a lot of money to get that extra little $2. Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been placing orders, but it's just junk. You know what I found out though? At my job, they have 3 6-foot-long tables, and people take things in there they don't want. Yeah. Guess what? I got a place to get rid of my crap. I'm so excited. I don't have to throw it away anymore. I've got all those little dog sweaters that are too small for my dog. I'm going to take them to work and put them on the table. Or I might take them to my animal shelter. I might do that. I think that would be better. The problem with going to the animal shelter is I might want to get an animal while I'm there. So I don't like doing that. I don't like going unless I would be able to get an animal. I don't want to like an animal and then not be able to get it. That would be torture. Okay. Now, let's see. How long have I been here? Okay, I've got time for my happy mail. Everybody's got to stay till the end to see my happy mail. I have a happy mail from Teacher Lori. I know there's tea in here because that was one of the things that held this up. And I know she made me something. So let's see what we've got. She was sending out a lot of packages. She's been busy. Oh, she finally finished her animal blanket. Oh my God, you guys got to go watch her video, Lori's Stories in Crochet. She's been working on that thing. Hopefully she'll never commit to making another one like that. Well, good for you, Mary. You don't want them anyway. Your phone doesn't do QR codes. I don't use QR codes on my phone when I'm doing it. I use the app on my phone, but I don't never have to scan a QR code. I'm not sure why it's having you do that or something. I don't know. I also use Fetch. Now, if you guys aren't using Fetch, you're losing money. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that invasive, but some people don't like to put themselves out there. But what I do is anytime I find a receipt, whether it's mine or not, I scan it and I get at least 25 points for each one. And that's probably 25 cents. That's $1 if I get 4 receipts in there. You can do, I think, 14 receipts a week. And what I do is I go to Costco when it's windy and all of them blow up against the wall. And so I just walk along the wall on my way in the store and I pick up all the receipts and I scan them all. I get credit for everybody else's purchase. Not all of them are stuff that's in the app though. But one time I got like 2,000 points. That was $20. Or $2. I'm not sure. 20, I'm not sure. But I've cashed in 3 times on it. I've gotten a couple $50 cards and a $25 card. I usually go to the grocery store so I can use it for food or gas if I want to. And Starbucks, sometimes if I'm given a gift, I'll do that. But I got off of coffee for a while from it because I stopped playing their games. The rewards weren't worth spending all that stuff. I started making my own at home. Simu sends you some pages that only open by scanning. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get any QR codes. But then again, because how could you scan, if you're using your phone, how can you scan a QR code? Unless you're talking about your computer. I don't see, technology is advancing so fast that not everybody can even play. Not everybody has access to it. And that's wrong. Remember during COVID, we had to use our phones to look at the menus. We didn't even have physical menus, right? So people didn't have their phone with them. They didn't even they wouldn't even be able to order food. I thought that was ridiculous. Okay. Outer wrapper, very good. Recycled. She used another package to cover this one. Very good. Oh, I spilled my coffee. Okay, let's see. There's something squishy. There's something squishy in here. Let's see what she did. Oh, yeah, that's right. She made me my reindeer poop. I forgot about it. Oh, remember I wanted reindeer poop? She did it on her Centro. She made a pile of poop. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I use my computer once in a while to go on because it's just bigger. I can see more, but I never look in my I don't use that email. So they may send me some. I never even look at them. Look at this. It's a pile of poop with a red nose. That's so cute. Yeah, I forgot she was making this for me. That is fun. That is so fun. I've got to go up there. And let's see. We have some probably hand lotion. This looks like hand lotion, which I could definitely use at work. Oh, it's rose scented. I love rose scented. Rose flower smooth hand. Definitely. Because I can't carry a lot with me at work. So this is perfect. Oh, it's sealed. So I guess I'll smell it later. That over there. And oh, got it. Oh, got the tea. We have the Golden Valley black tea. Now, I told her what I do is I make sun tea, and she said that the black tea doesn't get bitter if you steep it longer. And even when I'm making regular tea, I just let it steep. So now I know enough not to do the green tea. I didn't realize there was a problem with that. So this will be perfect because when I steep my tea, I like to do tea in the winter. Because when it gets cold, I can still drink it. When coffee gets cold, it's nasty. So we have the Golden Valley, the candy. Everybody says the candy is really good. So I'm going to have to check that out. She got this from a company. A guy that used to sell this was leaving the country. And so he took a whole bunch of it to where her husband works. And so they were a whole bunch of it, cases. So they were divvying it up amongst people who worked there. And so she's been sharing it with us, which is awesome. Because who wouldn't want more caffeine in their life? Golden Valley. Whoops, sorry, baby. And candy. I'm going to have some of this today and try it. Everybody says it's awesome. So let's put that over there. My babysitter, when I was a little kid, would make tea. She drank tea. She didn't drink coffee. And she would put, yes, Mary, I ate cotton candy. But by the time I had I had to stop because when I get too much sugar in my system, sometimes it causes me to get sick. So I was snacking on it once in a while, and then I had to stop because it would make me sick. But thank you. Mary did gift me with some flavorful cotton candy. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's this? Oh, she sent me one of her paintings. Oh my gosh. And it's a chef. Oh my God, look. She's got a picture of a chef in there with a crochet hook. Oh my God, look at that. That is so cute. It's one of her, it's one of her, what do they call those? Van Gogh paintings. Oh my God. There's yarn balls and a crochet hook and a little chef. That's fantastic. I love the way she does that. She knows how to do that because she likes it. She's done that a lot. She has it on wine bottles. Oh, somebody's flipping the bird down here at the bottom. Did you see that? Oh, she put something naughty in there. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And it's purple. I like purple. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to put that up here. Well, for right now, I'm not going to, when I get my stuff set up, I'm going to have that up there. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was another thing, but it was just the package. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thanks for your thoughtfulness and your hard work and your creativity and your recycling abilities, I think. Isn't that awesome? That's beautiful. I like how it's sparkly. She could put some glitter glue on it or something. That's very cool. Yeah, it's like puffy. You know, the old days when we get the puff paint on our t-shirts and stuff, we'd take a plain t-shirt and then like this, we'd like fill in parts of it so it would be puffy. Was that a 90s thing? I don't know, but I remember we used to do that. Nobody does that anymore. And bedazzling. We don't bedazzle anymore either. Maybe us old people should start bedazzling. I think we should. We start a new trend. Because everything old becomes new again. Yeah, it does. Let me see. Put that up there. For now. I'm going to be rearranging this whole thing. If you came in late, I've got a curtain I'm going to put up over here behind this. And then this is going to move back here on the other side. And so I'm going to have a curtain hanging there. And then I have a couple little shelving things here that I'm going to put crochet stuff on. Because this is where I have my camera at. So this is what you're going to see most of the time. And my seasonable shower curtain. Oh, I have an envelope to open. Let me see. I forgot. She's been saying, hey, the envelope. Don't forget the envelope. There's something in here that's moving around. Sounds like seeds. She sent me seeds. Linda's not here. She must be sleeping. Camille must have wore her out yesterday. I think she had a live. It ended at like midnight or something. Because when I got up, it said, it'll say when the live, how long ago it streamed, which was when it ended, and it was like midnight. So Camille must have kept her up till midnight last night. So didn't have time to come visit me today. Everybody's sleeping. They're going to be surprised when they get up, huh, Elaine? That Lori was on live this morning because I'm awake. Oh, how cute. Hello. I love birds. I used to have birds. I used to raise birds. I would breed cockatiels, albino cockatiels. I found 2. I put a nesting box in and they would make babies and they would have 4 or 5 babies and I would get them a little bit bigger. And then I sell them to the bird farm. I'd get $20 a piece if it was a real albino with pink eyes. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. She just wants to say thank you for helping her with her stuff and her channel. And I appreciate you guys letting me help because that's what I do. I'm a helper. And Lori's a helper too. She likes to help. And we always have fun when we do our lives together. That's always really fun. Yeah, if you see me and Lori doing a live together, you're going to have to watch. Because shenanigans and malarkey ensue. Oh, my goodness. And, oh, she thought I forgot. There were things inside the card. I got a little burger. There's a little hamburger, stitch marker. That's cute. I love burgers. I love food. Yesterday, when I was having trouble passing my test, I told him I got to get some chocolate. I will feel so much better after I get some chocolate. Fixes everything. Oh, it's a pink kitty. I don't have kitties, but I like kitties. Isn't that cute? Little enamel kitty. And I sniffed it because it looks like leather. Little leather crochet hooks. Needles. I saw that. You ended up with a pound. I'm sorry. Well, it works out good for little things. Is the yarn soft at all? It's not like Red Heart, is it? Is at least nice yarn? Because it was really a scam selling an advent calendar with all that little crappy yarn in it if you were expecting nice yarn. I'm just saying, that was something I got on eBay. And you can buy those from China already done like that. Yeah, because I saw them like on Temu. But then I went on. So somebody bought those and was reselling them as an yarn advent calendar and insinuating it would be nice yarn. And it wasn't. It was just run-of-the-mill value yarn, but definitely usable. I guess you could make a scrap ball out of it, tie them all together. Some people leave the tied ends out, and it adds like the little pop of the strings. Is it really? So is it almost a DK? Not quite. So you would have to use a smaller hook then if you're going to do amigurumi with it, right? Like a smaller than a 4. Wow. I still think you need to make a purple and orange turtle. Purple and orange go good together. Oh, 3.5. Yeah. I guess if you don't want, oh, you know what? I tell you what, you made those animals with the arms. If you make the banana with the arms that slide through the body, Lisa from Happy to Hook saw somewhere she was making the small frog that had the arms that slid. She put her stuffing inside of something else in like a little organza bag to enclose it so it wouldn't come out when you move the arms. And I thought, oh, I got to tell Elaine that. That's a technique if you want the arms to move through the body with the knots so that it's kind of a fidget toy. Wrap the stuffing inside of something, pantyhose or whatever, so that it doesn't come out when you move the arms up and down. That's what Lisa said on her video when she was making hers. I thought, oh, well, that's genius. She heard from somebody else. We got to share. We got to take care of each other in this community, because that would be good. That wouldn't make a lot of noise if a kid got one of those little toys and just had the arms and legs to move. It wouldn't make noise if they were fidgeting with it. And she got beads to make fidget toys with the beads. Julie from Happy Treasures Made from Yarn has been doing fidget toys for years. She has a lot of them on her channel. If anybody's ever interested in making a foray into fidget toys, Julie has lots of them on her channel. I think she has people in her life that benefit from the fidget toys. So that's why she focuses on making some of them. She's making a whole blanket with beads. Yeah, that's amazing. So I bought lots of beads. I have a tub that has stuff in it to make projects. So when I'm ready to make that project, I have all that stuff, which is sad because I need to start doing it. That's my plan for next year. Get through some of those projects that I've been planning to make. I want to put this somewhere. I'm not going to lose it. Put it right there. Okay, I have another package. I got more Happy Mail, and I don't know what's in it, except I think it's squishy, and it's from Deb. And I don't think it's McDonald's toys. I think I have one McDonald's toy, the McLittles, that she needs. I only have one that she needs, and it's the red box. But I have some of the others. I was thinking about doing is just taking one of each of them and making like a set out of it, and seeing if anybody wants it. Because some people need parts to finish their set, but their stuff, I'm wondering which were the ones that were really rare that nobody could find. I think there's only 4 or 5 I don't have, so it's probably one of those. But I got the Boo Bucket in the truck. The actual store I didn't get. That was one, and the table, the food table, I didn't get. And I got sick of eating McDonald's by the time I didn't go to mine and just buy the toy like some people did. Now, I found out those little tins, I could just buy those. So I bought one. I have 3 of them now. Oh, yeah. The other one's in my backpack. I got it when I was in Nevada. I went to McDonald's to get a drink and a burger, and they had them there on their kiosk. I could buy just the toy. So I bought just the toy for $2.50. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what it is, but I only have that. That's my 3rd one. I'd probably use the postcards and send them out. I might do that for the holidays. Send some cards out if I'm in exchanging with anybody. Oh, come on. It's not wrapped that good. It's just I didn't get all the spots. Let's see. It's one of those trick boxes. When do we get to see what you made when you're doing your video, Elaine? I'm trying to do it so you don't see the address. I got to do this side. Okay. I think this is the last one. I still have some things to send out. I was hoping to do that this weekend. I got to send Arity won the prize for the aliens, so I have to get her package together. And I have my room. I have 2 packages to go to California that I haven't put together yet. And have another one to go out for a birthday gift. I think that's it. I think I just have those 4 at the moment. So I need to get those out. I should do that today too. I have a lot to do today. I only like to do one thing a day. Oh, somebody asked me about lunch. I was going to tell you. That's what I was talking about. Me and my girlfriend are doing an infusion. We're going to go get an infusion. I get IV infusions, and I feel better. I'm only deficient ever in magnesium, so I always get magnesium because that's what alleviates cramps and things. And sometimes when I lean over like this, I get cramps in the stomach muscle, not internally, just the muscle cramps up. Like if I'm dehydrated, because I do a lot of bending like this when I'm in my computer. So yeah, that's kind of weird. It's not like you can rub it and get it out. It just cramps up and you're like, oh my God. So I invited her to come get an infusion with me. She has a lot of medical issues where she's allergic to a lot of things like Michelle is, and some of us are. But they have cocktails. They call them cocktails. Well, they'll put together something depending on what your needs are, what you want. If you have thinning hair, they can add biotin to it. If you have certain issues, they can add things to it. My concern is that she is allergic to a lot of things, and I'm worried that she might get something that she reacts to. So I want her to have a good conversation with the lady in charge that I know very well, and see if she can get something that'll actually make her feel better. I don't feel a whole lot of improvement because I'm not deficient in a lot of things. So there's not that much of a reaction because now it helps with dehydration, which is always a problem with me because I don't drink enough. And now my new job, I can't drink at my desk. I can only drink like once every hour. And I can't hold a lot. So drinking is going to be an issue with me. Getting enough fluids is going to be a real problem. This is a Halloween gift, apparently. Look at the pig. Isn't that cute? It says Happy Halloween. Let's see. You need to get 2 Etsy orders out today. You have nearly 5 hours before the post office closes. Do you have a third-party mailer that you can go to? Like sometimes there's a little post office inside of a grocery store, or in a strip mall or something, because you can use those. You just have to be there before a certain time because the mailman picks up there too. But there's usually no line. Hope your Halloween is happier than a pig in a sheet. That's cute. Thank you. There. Oh my goodness. And I have a box of goodies. Let's see. We have a. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have McDonald's. Oh, she sent me some of the McDonald's toys. Oh, look. These were the Hello Kitty combinations. This is Kuromi and Raphael. Isn't Raphael the one who likes pizza? I have a couple of these. It tells you what they are, right? So you know what they are before you get them. Before you don't even have to open them. This one is, oh, it's a Tiny Tan. I never bought any of these. They have real hair. I think this is an Asian thing, right? It's got all those little people. I think they have real hair on them. And they were going to have some in regular clothes, and they were going to have some in a different clothes. So not sure what that's about. And oh, taste test coming. Reese's Animal Crackers. Thank you. Chocolate is always appreciated. Definitely take these to work because I'm going to need it if I can't pass that test. More chocolate. I bought 2 candy bars the other day and a Monster, and I did better on my test. Yeah, I think it worked. Oh, there's not one at your post office. Well, that's good. And okay, we have a Halloween bag. Happy Halloween. I like this little bag. Oh, another toy. This is a mystery pet and a flamingo combination. Ooh, pet simulator. Oh, that's interesting. It's number 3. Oh, they're on the thing. It's a mystery pet and a flamingo. So it must be this one up here. It looks like it's got a beak, like a flamingo or the pink one, right? That looks like a bunny. It's got ears, so I'm not sure. Oh, and 9 mystery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 mystery pets. Those are all the pets. Oh, one looks like poop. It's a brown one. Looks like poop. A poopy pet. Oh, look. This is her poison apple. She sent it to me. She made this for the Halloween project. Oh, look at that. She made it purple and black. And this is also going to be her entry for the butterfly for Judy. Isn't that great? It also could be her November pumpkin project. This is kind of stuff I'm looking for November. Unusual pumpkins. See, look at that. Maybe it is an apple. Maybe it's a pumpkin in disguise. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's just a spin. Just depends what you want your perspective, what you want to call it. It's a pumpkin in disguise. Yeah. Thanks, Deb. That is awesome. That is awesome. I like it. Oh, I got to put that up there with my reindeer poop. There we go. I'm going to have a thing up here later. And we have a doggy kitchen towel. Very cool. Bon appetit. Always use a kitchen towel. I try not to make them messy. I have some that Deb, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Oh, Elaine, wouldn't this look great in one of your amigurumis as hair? Huh? Do you think? What do you think? Make a fuzzy monster? Huh? How would you like that in your next prize? Pay it forward, we say. Oh, my word. This would look good in a Halloween project, too. A scarf with this in there. Oh, I am making that sparkle project in January. I bet this would look good mixed in with that, huh? Maybe in between. So the in between stuff would be fuzzy in between the colors. Oh, that would be cool. That would look cool. So the whole thing wouldn't be fuzzy, just a little bit of it. If I was to use it, this is very cool. What do they have on here? What did they use it for? Free pattern inside. An easy to use novelty eyelash yarn used for entire projects for trim or combined with other yarns. Well, what do you think she did? That's the project she did. She looked like she used black and white. It looks like a boa. So this is called Violet. And there's 3 of them. So I have plenty to torture myself with. Thank you, Deb. Did you get this in one of your grab bags from Mary Max? Oh my God, no wonder you weren't happy. It's Lion Brand. I never got this in one of my mystery bags. Yeah, I know. I say I like unusual yarn, and it is. I can figure out a way to use it. This would look good with that sparkle project in January. The sparkle, and then if I do the mile a minute, this could be used in between the colors with the yarn that I'm doing in between. Wouldn't that be cool? I wouldn't want to do the whole thing like this, though, just as an accent. And that's a couple more things in the bag. And there's our, oh, it looks like they're pumpkin buttons. I was trying to figure out what they are, but they have holes in them. They're probably buttons. A needle, which fits fat yarn, which is nice. And, oh, stitch markers, the ones with the little opening on them. I've been wanting some of those because the ones I'm using, the little diaper pins, are sharp. I poke myself with them all the time. And some pelican scissors. Purple. Perfect. My favorite color. Well, Deb, thank you so much. You did not have to. You never have to, but I know you do. Enjoy it just like I do, giving people things. And, oh, I got not put that canned chocolate away. I'm going to keep that out. Where did I put them? Let me put the stuff back in here. Thank you guys for coming to my live. This has been fun. Early morning. Nobody else is doing one right now. So everybody else will be surprised when they get up and they can come have coffee with me. I actually was talking to myself for quite a while before anybody showed up. I made a new friend from Asia, a nice, cute little 18-year-old, and Gumdrop showed up. I never get to see Gumdrop very often. And so, yeah, there's some new people coming in the middle of the night. I'm hoping I can come on after work when I'm not real tired so I can get to visit with some more people across the pond. That's always fun. So, oh, and we had Mark. Mark showed up. He asked me if I knew Kirk, or if I knew Mark Kirk, because I'm in Utah. I think it's somebody that lives here. And no, unfortunately, I did not know who they were asking about. Yes, Mary, she does. She actually sent me one time something she made, and it was with the cashmere yarn. I'm like, really? She told me that was what I sent her. I had that little bitty cashmere stuff, that skinny stuff. She says, that's what that stuff was that I sent you in that project. I'm like, oh my God, really? Because it looked a lot thicker when she sent it to me. She had mixed it with another yarn. I guess that's what you have to do. So I have some projects to work on today. I have things. Okay. Now we have one more week. Hi, Arity, my doll. Oh, I wanted to ask you, are you allergic to anything? I wanted to make sure I didn't send you something that you were allergic to, if you're allergic to yarn or anything. I forgot you didn't mention it in your email. It's a week until Ella at No Catchy Name is ending her Halloween contest. So if you've made anything for Halloween, take a picture and send it to her email on her page. And she's showing a slideshow every week, and then she's going to have a prize at the end of after the 20th. She's giving away some of her bags. She makes her own bags, and she makes things. She sews things. She has a shop. And so, oh, that means you can eat anything too, huh? That's not always fun. Me too. So be sure if you made anything for Halloween, you go check out Ella. I sent mine to her and she responded within a day. So before the 20th, and you can enter her contest. I sent the email, but I think she has a Facebook page too, but I just don't go to Facebook very often. I don't put my crochet world, I don't put my YouTube world on my Facebook. I tried a couple times and nobody cares, so I don't bother. Nobody cares, meaning my friends. They don't care. Nobody watches me that I know of. It could be only the stalkers watch me, like ex-boyfriends. Maybe they watch me. I don't know. If they don't say nothing, I don't care. So, and let's see. I got to get rid of that alien game. I have another one that I wanted to do. It was about Disney princesses. I had an idea. All you have to do is make lists. And you make the list, and then you have a keyword, and the Nightbot goes and pulls something from the list. That's how it's activated. So, oh my goodness, it's almost nap time. I've been up for a whole 5 hours now. My nap schedule is really weird because I go to work really early, but that's not my schedule, and it is going to be 2 more weeks at 6 a.m. And I went to work every day. Yeah, it was rough. And by the time I'm done, I'm tired because I'm just sitting there all day. I have a feeling I'm going to have to drink a little more caffeine at lunch just to stay awake in the afternoon, miss the afternoon slump. So, because I've been eating bone broth for lunch, cottage cheese. I had chicken before I went to work yesterday. I cooked chicken in the air fryer, but I had a piece before I went to work. And then I just had bone broth for lunch. They have it at Costco now. You just open up a package, put it in your water, and heat it up. And you got chicken bone broth. It tastes better than the beef. But you can also put stuff in it too. If you want to put a little bit of something in there, veggies or something, make it a little more substance. I just take crackers and I eat the broth with the crackers. So it fills me up and gives me a little more protein, more fluids because I don't get to drink so much. I had a taco or a burrito after work the other day. I was so thirsty yesterday because I had the burrito Thursday. It made me so thirsty. It was so salty. You're up. Don't know why when I can sleep. I don't know when I can't. I want to. Yeah, I know. I'm not ready to go take a nap. I get up, I get home, and I do just a couple things. And I'm like, I got to go to bed. So I tell Alexa, wake me up. And I go, set an alarm for 8 hours. And then she tells me when 8 hours is. I go, okay, it'll wake me up then. I'm never asleep that long. I sleep for maybe 5 hours. And then I wake up on my own. So I figure, well, that's all I need. Okay. Then I'm up for a little while, and then it becomes like midnight, and I go back and take a nap for another 2 hours. That's how graveyard people usually break up their sleep. So, but I can go back to sleep for a couple hours. I take a nap because if I didn't take that nap, I would never make it through the whole day. I would be so tired. So I have lots of things to do. Oh, I never finished talking about my girlfriend. We're having lunch. I think she can't eat a lot of stuff. She's sensitive to a lot of things. I wanted her to get an infusion. I don't think she's gonna be able to afford to keep doing them because it's like membership is like $120 a month, and she's like on a tight budget right now because she owns a condo and she has to pay for stuff for herself. So she's had things happen. She's had to repair. And and her, oh, she has a son in college. Yeah, that takes up a lot of money. So what I'd like her to do is she could go and just get shots every once in a while if she wanted a B shot or a vitamin D shot or something. But I'd like to go and see if it helps her feel better at all, because she has some chronic issues and she's starting to go through menopause. I think that's the biggest one. And they also will do hormone replacement therapy there. So I'd like her to look into doing that at a place like that instead of a regular doctor. They have a doctor. Okay, there's a doctor there. You have a video call with a doctor, and then they will prescribe you something. So it's just the nurses are running the shop, and then they have a doctor supervised. So they're regular people. They're nurses. They're medical people. They're not, just come on in and we'll shoot you up. They're not like that. But it's called Prime IV is the name of the company, and they're all over the place apparently. And they run specials. So if you have one near you, you want to take a look at the specials and see. I got a special when I first joined, and the commitment was 6 months. Originally, it was a 6-month commitment, and then it went month to month. So, and I would forget to go because I was busy and I have to take time to go over there. But I really like them. They're nice. They're going to let me use one of my infusions for her, because I have a lot of extra ones that I didn't use, that I didn't realize I didn't use. So I guess I went months without going. I didn't seem like that long to me, but so they're going to let me use one of mine for her. And so I'm hoping it helps her feel better a little bit, or replace something she's deficient in. That would be nice. And one time might not make a huge difference, but even if we're just hydrating, it makes a difference. Get all your fluids in, because I don't think any of us really drink enough water. So take her over there today. We're going to go do that around noonish, and then I think she's going to go work out with a friend. See, she works out. I don't work out. She works out, and I don't know if we're going to do lunch or she's going to go work out with her friend. It depends how long it takes. It doesn't take me very long if they get the good veins. It doesn't take long to go in, because when I do my plasma, it usually is very quick. I can get done in less than 40 minutes when they do the plasma. So I haven't done that for a while because I don't need any money right now. And they offered a bonus. If you go 6 times, we'll give you $20 extra. Whoopee. That means I still have to go 6 times to get my $20. No, I don't think so. Give me a better incentive. Give me an extra $20 every time I go twice a week. Maybe that's extra $80 a month. That might be worth it. But I go there when I want extra money for vacations and stuff. So I'm still healthy enough to go. I'm not too old or anything. So that's a good thing. Yeah. And I did look into it because Megan was telling me that it makes you immune deficient. And I looked into it, and it doesn't. What it does, it makes your body work harder to replace the stuff that's lost. So it would actually boost your immune system by making it stronger. I haven't been sick in like a year, and I never got COVID. So, but I'm not around kids who carry cooties either. And I don't have a guy I'm exchanging cooties with. And though I do go on the bus to the casino, I go to the casino. I haven't caught anything from those people yet, knock wood. And there's some weirdos on that bus, and there's some weird noises coming out of them. And the girl I'm going out with today, her mom takes the bus to the casino. So once in a while I see her. She's always wearing a mask, but she's, older, and she's got, what do you call it? She's probably, what did we used to call it? Vulnerable? Something like that. So, but yeah, I'm planning on going Sunday. I want to get all that stuff done today so I can go to the casino tomorrow, because I have to get up, go to work at 6 a.m. And I don't want to go home at 8 tomorrow, because then I don't get enough sleep. I'm not 20 years old anymore. I can't go to work hungover like I used to with no sleep. Can't do it. I used to be able to do that. I can't do that no more. I even need sleep. And my tummy hurts and my head hurts. I do not want to go anywhere. I'm like, nah, I don't need to. It's not like the old days. I try not to force myself to do stuff when I'm not feeling well. If I don't have to, I don't. But I do have to go to work every day because I just went through a problem with my attendance because I didn't want to go to work. So I didn't. So now I have to go to work for a while until I get my FMLA back. Then I have to figure out how many hours I have to work to get my FMLA back. Once I get a case, then I can call in if I want without getting in trouble. So, but I don't know how many hours I did. I'm 40. I got 40 in though. So I'm already ahead. I'm on my way. I got 40 hours. I don't know how many I need. Could be 100, 400. I don't know. That could be 10 weeks. I don't know. I don't know the numbers. Thank you. This is my Halloween month background. It's little dogs and little dogs in costumes. It's a fabric shower curtain. I do believe this was $12 at Ross. You can get shower curtains as decorations. Yeah, and they're not expensive. And then you can use them for a shower curtain or a table cover. You know, if you stack up cardboard boxes and put a tablecloth over it, it camouflages the junk you got under it. Just saying, I've done that before too. There's always ways to hide things. If you guys ever want to know, let me know. I've got lots of ways to hide things. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a letter coming saying they're going to complain about something. I made sure my dishes were done, but I have a lot of stuff sitting around. Everything that has a surface has something on it. That's how I roll, but nothing's dirty, okay? There's no trash except for the trash can that I couldn't dump because the dumpster was full because I threw all my cardboard boxes in there the day before. I had to throw out all my cardboard boxes. I had been putting them here. I use them for trash, right? I take a cardboard box and I put it like in a corner and I just throw trash in it, when I come across trash and stuff. But I had been saving all of them and I had to get rid of them. I went out, probably took 4 trips of cardboard boxes out to the dumpster. So I did keep a couple. I did keep a couple small ones because I have some packages going out that I might want to use a box. I like the bags, but sometimes I need a box. If it's close, if somebody doesn't live far from you, you can use a box and it's not going to cost that much. It's when they live across the country, a bag is cheaper if you use Pirate Ship, $7, $8. That package I sent to Elaine was like $8 across the whole country because I used a bag. Yeah. Now, the one that Shannon sent me, we still haven't found it. It's still lost, unfortunately, because she sent it to where I worked before, which would not have been a problem, except the people that know me aren't working there right now. Apparently, the person who worked the box section decided they didn't know me. Whether they did or not, I don't know. The person that worked there could have sent me a text and said, we have a package. Do you want to come get it? Yeah, I'll come get it. I was planning on coming get it because I knew that's where it was going. Nope, they put return to sender on it and it hasn't been seen since. Yeah, that's a problem. It went back to Shannon's post office and we haven't seen it since. And that's a shame because she sent me some handmade stuff in there. And I'm very disappointed that my post office has lost it. Oh, nice. Working nights is where the money's at. That's where it's at. We get extra for working nights. He was a sorter. So he must have been a clerk, sorting mail at some sort. Probably before things were automated. He probably did a lot of hand sorting. A lot of things were done by hand when I started, if he's my age. Or older. I had an uncle who was actually a postmaster at one of the post offices. My mom's twin sister husband was a postmaster. He was an alcoholic. Yeah, I know why now. Happens to a lot of them. and they die. People who work for the post office are under a lot of stress. Stress will kill you if you don't keep track of yourself, watch your body, and take time away and get the right medicine. Yeah, it can kill you. Men probably sooner than women. I mean, I've where I came from, California, heart attacks, strokes. A woman had a stroke. But she smoked a lot. There's always other factors involved. It's not all the post office, but there's a lot of stress in the post office, and stress kills you. If you worry about a lot of things, if you're working really hard because you got to take care of your family, you got to work that overtime. Somebody just recently had a heart attack while he was out on vacation with his family, but he worked 12-hour days all the time to make money for his family. I think he had 8 kids, so you had to do that. You sometimes your own worst enemy. And then people from California, one guy had a heart attack, was doing great, had a second chance. Then he had another one. He gave up taking care of himself, and it killed him, the second one. So sometimes you get a warning and sometimes you don't. Yeah. Yeah, the smoking is really bad. And actually going to the casino is bad too because of the smoke. The secondhand smoke will kill you. My mom always had bronchitis and pneumonia. She smoked, but she quit. But she went to the casino all the time, and there's always smoke in the casino. And that's what I'm thinking about now when I go to the casino. All that secondhand smoke, because I don't smoke anymore either. But I used to always get sick when I smoked. Bronchitis twice a year. But my mom got pneumonia, and that's what ended up killing her, was the pneumonia. And her weight. She was obese and she had diabetes, but it was really the pneumonia that got her at the end. And the lung problem from being around the smoke all the time. My dad had a heart attack like in his 40s, and from then on, boom, he took care of himself. He lived to be like 95. So I figured, I don't know if I go to the casino, but he went to the casinos too, but I don't know, we're all different. Our bodies react to things differently. Really? Where is here, Arity? That would be nice. I bet people drive somewhere else to go to the casino if they smoke. Because a lot of casinos will have non-smoking areas of the casino. And if it's not far away from where people smoke, then it doesn't matter. It's not the point. But they might have a room, like we have high limit rooms that are kind of sectioned off. That would be where they might put a non-smoking thing. So nobody's sitting next to you blowing smoke in your face. Because I can go sit at a casino machine and just smell smoke the whole time I'm there for an hour, 2 hours, because people are just smoking all around me. And yeah, sometimes it smells good, I tell you. Sometimes I want one. But I'm already getting it because I'm breathing it. So I wonder if I went in wearing one of those RF3 masks. Wouldn't that be great? I should buy one and wear it to the casino to block out the smoke. Wouldn't that be awesome? I wonder how many weird looks I would get. I should do it. That's funny. Oh man, I should do that. Wear one of those, because it's COVID. We used to wear the nurses and people had the good masks, right? That's the one I want to wear to the casino, so the smoke won't kill me. I'm going to look one up. What are those called? The RF3? Are they called RF3? RF19? Is it the one with little respirators on it? Nothing big, not like a gas mask, but not yet. Maybe eventually. Maybe a little one, wear it while I'm in the casino. That would be fun. People would really be looking at me. But there's people in the casino on oxygen, okay? They shouldn't be in the casino if they're on oxygen. I guess you got to live your life, you're going to die anyway. I figure if I have 20 years left, or 30, depending which side of the family I take after, I can do whatever I want now, because by the time it's 20 or 30 years, whatever it is going to kill me anyway. So it won't matter. I can do whatever I want now. You're in Chicago, Joliet, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. Wow, up there, huh? Because, yeah, I still go to Nevada. North Nevada is right like an hour and a half over the border, and Nevada doesn't have no rules. They don't even have no smoking room where I'm at. There'd be nobody in it. It'd be all to myself. Now, the one casino I go to, there's never anybody there. So there's like, it's like almost empty all the time. I go to that one first now. I have the bus drop me off there. And I play the games I like because there's nobody on them. And then I go to the other places and get my coffee and play the other places. Well, that's maybe they should have designated smoking areas in a non-smoking casino. What about that? I think that would be better, because on a cruise ship, the only place you can smoke is in the casino or in the little places out on the top deck. Well, I tell you what, I've been watching some channels. I'll put the names of them. These guys are really fun. They're really fun. They give away t-shirts if you make comments and they read your comment on their channel. They're just new and up and coming. They're getting bigger. They're so much fun. That's their channel. And they put out video every single day. They play different kinds of games. Like on Tuesday, it's 2-2 Tuesday. They will only put $222 in a machine. Yeah, I have. And do 22 spins. That's it. And then they move on to the next machine. If they win, they win. If they don't, they don't. So they have different kinds of strategies, different kinds of games. On Friday, they pick a person, a comment randomly from their comments on Fridays, and they play for that person. They put $500 in the machine, and if they get anything over $500, they split it with that person who gets the other half. Sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. And so, but they're really fun. They're fun to watch, and you actually get to see them. They show you the wins, they show you the losses, they show you the whole thing. There's no editing. And they're fun. They tell jokes, they have stories, they do comments, and they're fun. There's other people I watch too. Gamble Smart is fun. Not as fun as these guys actually, but I like them too. They don't have as many. I still subscribe, but there's not as many videos as there used to be. And there's a couple other people I watch once in a while. Ruby Slots, Jackpot Judo, Vegas Low Limits. I started with that guy that only does high limit. Well, that's no fun because I can't play high limit. So the only high limit I play is I go to the high limit room and I play nickels, which is like $5 in the high limit room. And I just play like my free play in there. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It was their money. So last time I went in there, I played 3 machines. I played $150 and I got 80 back of their money. So that was $80 I didn't have because I was playing on their money. So that was kind of fun. Yeah, I want to put in I want to go tomorrow. And I have a ticket I didn't cash in because I was late for the bus. I almost missed the bus because I was in a different casino and I was walking back and there's a walkway over the road and I saw my bus. I'm like, oh shit, what time is it? 3 minutes. I had to run through the casino 3 minutes and get down into the bus. And I had to run. Seriously, run. I almost tripped down the stairs. I peed a little. I started to trip. I'm like, oh my God. It was scary. I didn't even wait for the elevator. I almost tripped down the stairs. It was funny. But yeah. So yeah, I want to go tomorrow. So I got poker chips. I wanted to make a necklace out of the poker chips so I could wear, I got poker chips from the guys. They have them on their channels. But I didn't really want to drill holes in them, but I didn't know how to do it. I'm not sure how to make the necklace without drilling holes in them. I know I could use like a glue or something. Now, if I want the poker chip flat, I'm not sure how to do it. Or do I want them just hanging together on a necklace, just with holes in them, is what I'm thinking. Like that black stuff on that pumpkin necklace, and just drill a hole through it and then just put it on a string and make it a necklace. I guess I could do that. I'm not sure what else. Only trust people who like big butts. They cannot lie. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, when you say LOL, it tells a joke. Well, there's hardly anybody watching now, but I know they're going to watch the replay. Okay, so because they're all getting up right now. They're all starting to get up. It's Saturday, so people are waking up. And if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I think I'm going to go. I got things to do. I got to start getting this stuff torn apart. I got to move the couch out. Oh, I got to do if you weren't here earlier, I am doing a whole presentation for Decade Diva. I'm doing 2 dances. Yes, wearing a costume. And I got to tell you about my project. Yes, it is almost time for Shannon. 10 more minutes. I get to watch her too today. We can watch her together. And then, when she gets up, it's Saturday, she can watch me. So, okay, I'm going to go. That way I can get me some fresh coffee, and I bought a piece of cake I can eat. Rain, yeah. Hi, Deb. I'm sorry. I'm just getting ready to go. I've been on for 2.5 hours, but you can watch the replay. But Shannon's coming on 10 minutes. We're going to watch Shannon. I opened your package. Thank you very much for the Happy Mail. That was very nice of you. Kinda. I talked about it. I had a discussion. I know you just woke up. Linda hasn't even made it. I think Camille knocked her out last night because she was up. She was on till midnight, and usually she stays with Shannon or stays with Camille. Oh, rain and sun. Yeah, we're having some weather come through, but we're not. Oh, thunderstorms, they said. We're supposed to. I love thunderstorms as long as I'm inside. I don't like to be out in it because people get killed. So some lady was walking her dogs and they got struck by lightning and they all died. Her and her dogs. I'm like, well, that don't sound like fun. So, okay, I'm going to go. I'm having cookies for breakfast. Yeah, thank you, Deb. I got to go get some more coffee, heat it up, and I can have some cookies while I watch Shannon. So thank you guys for coming. Watch the replay. It's got all kinds of information on all the crochet alongs that are going on and things like that, and packages that I opened. And there you go. And all the wonderful people that have been here in the chat. If the chat shows up, you can watch it. I know on the TV I can turn it on and watch the chat. So thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to go get me some coffee and we're going to watch Shannon. So see you later. Bye.